Hello and welcome back to the Goat Cave podcast. Today we have a very, very special guest that I'm very excited to have here with us. And he has one of the most inspirational stories to ever come out of BMX. At the young age of 7, he lost his left leg after getting hit by a bus while skateboarding down a hill. A few years later, he would save up money from selling chewing gum to buy his first BMX bike. Since then, Julian Molina has proved to the world that anything is possible. He has competed in X Games, Real BMX Street, and won the fan favorite, and he has even started riding for GT bikes. It is incredible to be sitting down with someone with so much determination and drive. And honestly, Julian, thank you so much for the time. How are you doing today?
Very good, bro. Yeah, thank you for you inviting me in this wonderful podcast. And yeah, uh, absolutely grateful for all that stuff that happened in my life, BMX. And yeah, I'm very proud of all that stuff that happened to me.
Definitely. So the way we like to start the show off, Julian, is we go back to when you first started riding. So why don't we start a little bit before that and kind of just tell us how you got into skateboarding at first, because you did that as well. So tell us about skateboarding and then getting into BMX after that.
Yeah, so when I was 7 years old, I used to ride my skateboarding, and Laurel Hills and this Laurel Hills right there. But I'm not really ride skateboarding just for fun. And yeah, when my accident happened when I was 7 years old, I hit by a bus and all that stuff happened. I take my bike um, when I was 13 years old. Yeah, and start to ride BMX in this age because I was selling candies when I was 12 years old. And then I save all that money, and yeah, I buy my first bike with that money.
That's awesome, though. It's really cool to see that that's kind of how you got started in with BMX, right? And what was it like for you? Because obviously, like, did you have any knowledge of even BMX or riders when you were that young, or was it mainly just something where you just wanted to get on a bike and ride?
Well, we don't have absolutely like videos, many stuff for watching in this time. I just watching two guys, Andres Felipe Valencia and La Garza. Uh, yeah, I see these guys for my first time, bicycles fly and all that stuff, or their jumps and many tricks. And one time I said, wow, I want to do this. I want to talk with these guys. Maybe they want to show me something. And yeah, they introduced me to the BMX. They showed me like a couple tricks. They never talked to me like, hey, you can't do this because it's so hard. It's BMX, one leg, all that things. But they just showed me the tricks, and I just jump on the BMX, and I just do whatever I in my mind. Uh, that was crazy because the people think you can't do this in one leg. How are you gonna do this? But I just wanna do. So, and then I saw videos, Odyssey, yeah, Matt Holdman when he was playing video games or something, BMX, like an intro, Matt Holdman Pro to all the stuff. Oh, I wanna do this. The very first video what I saw, Matt Holdman, Tom Dugan, Aaron Ross, Ryan Nyquist, all that stuff.
Wow, man, the list of names is pretty cool, right? Like Aaron Ross, Chase Hawk, all these dudes,
It's
Matt
hard,
Hoffman,
yeah.
Tom Dugan. It's really cool to see that in the last like 6 months, you've actually been able to hang out with a lot of these people because you've been living in Austin,
Yeah.
Texas with Stu. Yeah, before we jump into that, let's just talk about that first bike. Do you remember what kind of bike that was?
Yeah, so actually I don't know what's a brand because that by I bought that by 2012 I think. Yeah, but it's just a frame and little sprocket with one crank and one fork, but that fork that was like a twisty a little bit. Yeah, that was shit bike. I think the white color. And yeah, I buy that bike like $1 maybe less than $1, and I with the time I saving money what I talking before, and I put the wheels, handlebars, stem, pedal, the chain, all that stuff. And yeah, when I get my first bike, I mean, wow, my first bike. Now it's a PX bike, but I want to ride because I buy this bike, the bike, you know. So I was so happy with my first bike, BMX. All with one pedal. It's weird.
Was it like always just one crank arm for you, or did you have two crank arms missing a pedal on one side?
Well, I think uh, I put in two pedals, but in my mind, I mean, no makes sense for me because I have one leg. I don't need another crank for ride, you know. So,
Yeah.
and the people say, "What? Why are you gonna put the other side?" I just put like a blue spacer or something like this, so you know that works. And oh, you know, or I put a crank maybe on one occasion. I do something like I put like the left crank in another side, and I couldn't, and then I put something like a tooth on it for not hurt myself, and yeah, that works. But uh, that's cool. You know, the people say, "Oh, one crank, yeah." It's funny because my friends they take my bike for, "Hey, I want to ride one crank," and they pull the left leg down, and oh man, I hurt myself. I can't ride that.
Yeah, it's
That
so
bike is just
true.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really cool, man. Honestly, I've been wondering for a while how that setup worked, and then with you being on GT, you guys did a build-up video where you showed your new bike and you're building it up, and that was one of the things that they kind of highlighted in that video was the spacer and like what you use for that. I thought that was really, really cool, man. Really smart, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, and like you said, there's no reason for you to have a second, a left side crank arm or pedal. There's really no point, right? Like, it doesn't really work for you. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So it's funny because uh, I tell another people about the same situation, and they, hey, well, why you not put like a tooth in your right crank, and that tooth could help with the full spin, all that stuff. And I mean, it could be worse, but for me, I want to do more exercise. You know, like move my leg up, down, up, and this is the thing where I get the speed for go more faster or something like this. Now I'm gonna change my sprocket for the 28. Could be helps, you know, because I used to use the 25, but it's good.
That's really
Or is
cool.
it-
Yeah, I'm a 28 tooth rider myself. I really love the 28 tooth. It's a great gear ratio to 9. It's definitely a little bit harder to pedal on, so I'm interested to see how it works for you, but I think you'll pull it off perfectly, man.
Yeah, so I I ride my bike with 9 years, and I ride my bike in the same situation. I think is, you know, I used to using my crank down, especially with the tracks when I need to hold my seat very strong with my own leg. And yeah, so almost many tracks I use it to use my crank down always, because the regular people ride with the crank, one in the front, one in the back, and yeah, so it's different position. When I tried to ride with my prosthetic leg one time actually, and it's very different. I feel more high in the bike, and many things happen. And I don't know. I want to ride one leg. It's better. But I used to use my prosthetic leg with the mountain bikes. Yeah, I thought that was good. Just I used that for the mountain bikes, my prosthetic leg.
That's really cool, man. Actually, last week we sat down with Pierre Gauthier in Montreal. He was best friends with Pascal Lafountain, if you know Pascal.
Oh
So
yeah, Pascal.
Pascal is dude, and he is an animal,
Impressive.
and it's really unfortunate that he did pass away last year. But he really kind of showed the world what was possible. And I talked to him about the prosthetic that he was using, and it's something that I was kind of interested in with talking with you, right? And Pascal, I guess he didn't ride for 3 years because he couldn't find one that would fit him properly. It just didn't work, right? There was even one that he
Yeah.
tried that was had magnets in it, which is really interesting. And that one also didn't really work. And eventually, I think he did find the right one, but it literally came down to him having to use like Allen keys on his foot essentially to like position
Yeah,
it properly. And after that, he managed to come out with one of the greatest video parts ever. I'm sure you've seen it. It's incredible. But
the
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah, it was
insane. Yeah,
insane.
yeah. I call him. I no meet him, but I saw the video and this guy, and I call him like the right prosthetic leg, just this piece. Like so funny. One part of the video when he landed and he lost the
Yeah,
feet.
the foot.
The foot is praising the tracks, a good style. Yeah, it's so sick. This guy.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty insane, right? And I think the craziest thing was he was talking about how, like you just mentioned, with the foot breaking, that happened over 20 times filming that video. And luckily, he had a sponsor to kind of pay for that. But those feet are so expensive, right? They're just, I think it was
Yeah.
$3,000-4,000 Canadian every single time that he broke one of those. So it's like,
Yeah.
oof, that's really steep. You know, it's really expensive.
Very expensive, especially this prosthetic leg. I'm very grateful for the Schweiner Hospital. They bring me like a new prosthetic. I don't need to buy a new prosthetic. I don't know what is that. You know, I never paid for my prosthetic leg. I just received the sponsors. My friend in Colombia, Santiago, he is a street rider with one prosthetic leg too. And yeah, he told me, "Oh man, I'm looking for a sponsor because it's too expensive. That leg, you know, it's hard for me." Yeah, and I think he make a video for found sponsor or something like this, and maybe support the buy a prosthetic leg maybe. But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, just insane, eh? So cool. Definitely. So why don't we move on to real BMX? So this is something that I talk about every year. It's something that I absolutely love. I actually just did a live stream last week on my Instagram of me kind of reacting to the new videos, right? And dude, this is like one of my favorite contests ever. And Stu Johnson, one of my favorite people of all time within BMX, is kind of the head of it, you
Yes.
know? He's the forefront of it. And I think that 2020 was one of those years that we really saw some crazy stuff from everybody, including yourself, obviously. But, you know, why don't we talk about how you got involved? Because it is insane to see someone like yourself riding against, you know, all of these huge, big name pros, right? You're riding against Garrett Reynolds. He's one of the best BMX riders to ever touch a bike. So it's
Yeah.
really cool to see that you were able to get involved with it. So yeah, tell us from the beginning kind of what happened and how you got in contact with Stu.
Yeah, so that's funny because I know you used to check my Instagram, the old messages that bunch of people, you know, for answer. And one time I was here in Portland, I think the August, yeah, I think. And my friend Christian Porras from Fit, he told me, "Hey, Julian, how are you? So, you know, Steve Johnson, he's looking for you. He had to tell something. Who is Steve Johnson? Yeah, check your Instagram." Yeah, and I checked my Instagram, the messages there, right? My messages, but I don't know, check this frequently. And yeah, I found this message. Hey, hello, Julian. I'm Steve Johnson. I make videos for live and videos BMX. And you heard about the Real S Games, the program of the S Games. I never heard that, for being honest. Like, I know S Games, but no Real BMX. And well, he introduced me to that stuff. He sent me like a link, the Real S Game 2018. And then I watched these videos and wow, that was absolutely impressive. These guys, Brad Sims. I remember one other guy, Tom Dugan. Yeah, all that stuff. And then I watched this video, and then he told me, "Hey, you wanna be part of this event, this show?" What? I said, "Man, absolutely yes." That was impressive for me. Like, great news. Okay, how long you gonna stay in US? Okay, 3 months more. Okay, I will go there in September, and if you wanna stay there, we're gonna film a video part, and then we figured out we go to Colombia for film the next video part. Yeah, absolutely impressive. And he come here with Daryl, and I meet him, and we film like so very fun, so crazy. My first video part for the S game, I was put all my passion there because first time for me, I was so excited, and nothing happens.
Dude, and your video part was so impressive too, right? And you can see just how much you actually cared about doing it and how important it was, right? And I absolutely love that. The determination and just the drive and everything that you put in there was insane, right? And it's really, really cool, dude. Good job, honestly. I like that Daryl was behind the lens too, because he did an amazing job kind of just getting the story out there, and the way that he filmed it and everything was edited, and even the music, like, it all works perfectly. You guys are honestly a perfect team. Let's turn the video on behind us, and why don't you just tell us about filming this, and then after that we'll go through clip by clip and you can just tell us some of the behind the scenes stuff. Alrighty, so in the beginning here, we've got some nice B-roll shots of you here. And then I love this first clip here. That was really cool.
Yeah, in my town.
Yeah. This big
Poland.
360 I really, really loved, man. That was really cool. Good job.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, my first people hard 180s.
Yeah. I liked the sub-ledge clip. That was really cool. This wall ride was dope as well. And I like that you kind of hit the rail. I know that like some people might consider it casing. We definitely got to talk about that. But that rail hop is sick.
This crash,
Yeah. This grind is incredible, by the way. I really, really loved it.
First big grind. What I do, first ninja draw, like this. Yeah, many things.
The foot whip is incredible. Yeah, I didn't know that this was filmed in Colombia as well as in Portland. So that's really cool. I know that you only had 10 days to film it, which was, dude, good work for 10 days.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and then here we got this big hop. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah, and 2 times.
Nice, really. The flip was, that was insane, dude. Like, who tries that, you know? And then, of course, the tail whip. This was probably the most loved clip in BMX for last year. Everybody just was blown away by that. And everybody is still blown away by that, which is really cool. So let's go back to the wall ride here, and let's talk about this. So what I found really interesting, and I didn't know this until I had Stu on the show last year, but that wall ride, you have actually done it before. So we'll watch the bail clip, and then I'll pull up the actual make that you posted on Instagram a while ago. But yeah, it was so cool to see that you had already done it once. So what was the reasoning for you going back to it, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I remember I made this video for the one event in Colombia, the best videos in the streets. This event was a machine, can't remember. Well, some guys from Medellin, they organized this event, and the best video, and I think, oh man, I want to do this wall ride. I talked with my friend, and are you sure? Yeah, because it's normal you jump on the stairs. I can jump on the stairs. I mean, if I know wall rides, I want to try this wall ride. And my friend filmed me the first time, and I fall, but no happens nothing, and then I go again, and he film it very well, and oh man, what happened with you? So yeah, because a lot of traffic there and the wait for the cars, all that stuff, and then people, it's coming, and he filmed me that. Oh yeah, and that was good. Yeah, that was a challenge for me, and then I want to film this again with the real BMX video part because, it's a good quality, good cameras, another challenge for me. I want to do it again for this project because it's one of those big things what I do in the BMX. And yeah, because when I post this video on Instagram, Dakota Roche, I remember he replies, "Oh, you hero, you." I can't remember what he said, but so impressive because I inspire another guys, professional. It's professional for me. That was a heroes for me, And then you heard these comments about days like, man, you do a great job, it's just for love. And yeah, and then this time I do this in the realist game. I crashed, but well, it's okay.
I think what's really cool is that you've actually already pulled it, right? So like, even though you crashed it, you can already say that you've done it. It's not really that big of a deal. And I think that it takes more guts to actually go back and do something that you have already done than it would to, just do it at first, right? Because there's so many things that I've done where it's massive and I'm just never going to touch it again. I'll do it once and that's it. All right, I'm done. I've landed it. We're perfect. But
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's really cool that you went back and at least tried it, right? And I like the mentality of like, well, now's the time, right? They've got all these good cameras. They're going to film it really well. This would be a great clip. So you went into it with the right attitude. It's unfortunate that you didn't pull it, but I think the commitment was a lot better with the real BMX one too, because you can just see it the way you're on the wall. You're like more sideways on it, right? Whereas the first one, you're doing a wall ride. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely like, it's more, not quite in there. Yeah.
That's right. And this time I take a lot of speed. I was so excited. And you need to keep it that thing, It's good to be excited, but not too much. Like, oh, I was so much speed. And yeah, I remember that my girlfriend was filming that part too, behind the cameras. And what? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I had to see my mom in my phone this moment. So fun.
Oh man. Yeah, it's really cool. And when Stu was on last year, I was telling him that personally, I believe that like not many pros would even do that wall ride. There's a lot of people that would take a lot of run-ups before trying that, right? So props to you, man, because it's a hefty, real clip. You know what I mean? Like it's real. That's the craziest thing.
Real clip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But
yeah, so impressive.
Yeah, definitely. And then there was some other great clips in here too, obviously. The ninja drop was really, really cool. I really liked that one where you're just kind of dropping from the overpass into the bank underneath. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah. That spot, my friend Santiago Laverde, he showed me this spot because he do like a wall ride downside. And you can do a ninja drop here. And actually, I do this clip after my crash, the backflip crash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was with my chin like a little open, blood, and man, let's go to this ninja drop. So yeah, just jump it, yeah. So I was so happy because, well, happy and sad for the backflip, but I mean, we got something. It's good. And then go to Bogota. Yeah, remember when my injury like little open. I remember I have a little tape here, just for a hole. But okay, it's so sad because I open again this my chin. We was talking about in the video about that because they already take all my stitches.
Yep.
And then we go to do backflip and again, what happened, bro? So crazy.
Yeah. So what I found was like so crazy is apparently you went to the hospital twice in 4 days filming this video part, and I would assume that it had to be from the wall ride as well as the backflip. So
yeah,
what came first? Was it the wall ride that you kind of first tried and then you did the backflip a couple days later?
Yeah, well, I do first the wall ride in my town, Andes, Colombia, and then I go to the hospital, and then they put my stitches, and then we go to Medellin, and the stitches was done, cool, and then I open again, and then the next day we treat to Bogota. Oh man, okay, we don't have a time for go to the hospital now. Let's go to the hospital in Bogota, right? And I treat with my injury like this, so, and then we go looking. I remember looking for the hospital close to the hotel, but I found like a hospital a little far. And yeah, I was waiting there like for 2 hours maybe. And then the doctor say like, the doctor talked to me like, oh, sorry, maybe you're gonna stay here more long time because we have another sick people here. They are before you, and oh, okay. And you can come tomorrow if you want. Okay, go to the hotel, and then I go next day to the same hospital, and they say, oh, your chin is almost healthy, like healing. Yeah, if you want stitches, we need to cut again, like a little scar, like this thing, and take out, and they put stitches. Oh, really? No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to watch. Yeah, okay. Just be sure to put your max or something for the sun protection, and put a lot of tape here. tape. Yeah. Okay. And we go to ride with my max on it, with the protection of the sun, and so much tape here. Yeah, but it's good. Yeah, there's just the injury is good. No stitches and good, and I just ride BMX with my chain like this. So funny.
There you go. I love it. Yeah, just grow one of these giant beards and you'll be prepared. You'll be ready.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy story, man. It's wild to think that like you went so hard with this video part, and you really did. It was an awesome video part.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about the tail whip, because this is like everybody loves this whip clip and we gotta talk about it. So
oh yeah,
where did you find this spot to do it out of? Because this is something that Burns mentioned in the actual show, but a fly out whip off of a bank to like flat like that is really kind of it's an interesting clip to get, and it's hard to find, right? So
yeah.
Where was this spot? Was this in Portland?
Yeah, this spot is in Portland. Absolutely. Yeah, this spot is in Portland. I can't remember where the guy was showing this spot, but I just go there with Steve and Darrow. And we tried like 4 times. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was thinking to do well. Here is a backflip or tail whip. Maybe that works. That is good pop. That was a good curve. Will be works, and then I send it first time. Oh, okay, right here. Okay, right here, and then I did it like, oh man, yeah, that was good because I don't feel when I catch it. I just move my hand like, and I catch it. Like, oh, and they ask like, oh, you get it? Oh yeah, I get it. And he said, "Oh man,
That is wild."
Like, oh, okay, yeah, you get it. I thought you don't did it. And yeah, I did it. And the video is clear, that was good, So it's funny because I found one people in Richmond, and he wanted the screenshot of the phone, with this tell with the. Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that thing because I know the people. Wow, man, this backstory what I saw, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Much love the people, honestly. Yeah. So it's like, you create that things with your sport, you inspire other people is something awesome, something great, wonderful.
Oh man, dude, this whip is really cool. Like I've got it pulled up behind me here with this. It just looks so wild, man. Like the leg is out and then the bike is out this way. It's so cool, man. It is awesome.
It's a one can tail whip.
Yeah. It's dude, so much style, And I think one of the coolest things to kind of come out of this video part was afterwards when the one and only Matt Hoffman is calling you his hero, and he went on to like, I'm pretty sure he made a pretty big post on Instagram about it, talking about like, just how much drive and determination it takes. And it's just so cool to see that, man. Like, honestly, it's really cool to see that
Yeah.
Matt Hoffman, the person that like pretty much every BMX rider looks up to, you know?
Sliding.
Yeah, he's
So
dude, so cool, you know?
so impressive. I remember this. I a bunch of messages in Instagram. And I saw this. Oh, Mahon, the Condor. Oh, hold on. And what? What is that? Yeah, I know have words for for explaining what I feel in this moment like this. Yeah, all my respect with this guy. Yeah, and when I meet him in Oklahoma, with thanks to Stu, Stu is a great person. I love this man. I call him mi amor. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, he take me to the home, my home, and ride a couple of. Well, actually, we don't ride frequently, but he's just in the big bird.
Wild.
I know him, his son, his wife, good connection, good couple words. I just mean that the people is impressive, the legends. He gave me something like, this video.
Oh, that is really cool.
Damn, because I talked to him about it. We don't have videos. I don't know BMX are right, man. Like 2006, BMX in 2006 from my friends, but I never saw like a real videos of BMX, and he just bring me that like, yeah, you're right, you too, bro. You're a legend. You're inspire people. So grateful for now him. So crazy.
Definitely. And a moment ago, you were talking a little bit about, getting all these messages from people. And what was the support like after this video part came out? Because obviously, you kind of took the whole world by storm, it seemed, right? I don't think anybody's ever had that high of a fan favorite rating on X Games Real BMX Street before. You were at almost 50% of the people that voted wanted you to win, which is so incredibly cool, man, What were your DMs like afterwards? Was there just like thousands of people, super interested to just let you know that you did an awesome job? What was it like?
Like many feelings, So it's like when you saw for first time a lot of messages. Well, before the BMX, I received like messages that inspiration people that did, but after the real BMX, it's something like, wow, it's a lot. What I do, well, I just try to answer a lot of messages, to thanks for the people and keep them writing, because that you do something good and you help the people to dream or to ride, keep the ride. You inspire the people. I think this is my reason for staying in this life. I mean, I take my bike, and in my mind, I think I know what's thinking about it. I can't ride because I have one leg. Yeah, I just want to ride. That's what I want to show to people, If you don't have an arm or legs or other disabilities, something like this, you can do another thing. Just live in the life, because you just want here, and you need to take advantage and show the people what you goal, your dreams, or let's say show this and inspire the people. I think this is the reason. But be fun too, be cool and enjoy what you do, and yeah, show your history.
Definitely, man. Yeah, you're definitely an inspiration for a lot of people, and it was really cool to see X Games, and especially Stu, because Stu picks out everybody for these contests. It's really cool to see them want to give you an opportunity like this, right? And to see how well it worked out was really, really cool, man. Honestly. It's
Yeah.
it was just so rad. Um, but yeah, we're wishing Matt Hoffman the best. Obviously, he had a bad accident pretty recently, was in a car crash, and he is
Yeah.
healing up at the moment. I heard I saw something online today from him, so I think he's doing pretty good, which is awesome. So he'll be back on a
That's
bike
it.
soon. He's the Condor man. He
Yeah.
can't be stopped, you
He's a
know. Matt
Condor.
is just
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So he have a good condition. You know, he have a like, I don't know what is it. Is like, um, he's like one of these guys. He born with something special, or something like this,
Yeah.
like gold, something for change the world. You know,
Matt is definitely
we
one of those people.
yeah. So that that is impressive. You know, so we in Colombia we say no hay palabras, no words. No words is absolutely impressive. I know it makes sense in English too because I try to learn the grammar rules, you know, for how you speak here and the different culture, that stuff. But some a bunch of words in a sentence in Spanish don't make sense really in English. But it's funny because I try to translate that thing so another way for make sense in English. But I'm working on it.
Dude, yeah,
But the point is
I learned yesterday that things are very difficult when you're trying to translate them, right? Because for this whole interview, I wanted to make sure that I sent you a copy of my script, and I wanted to have all my questions in English and then underneath it in Spanish just to kind of help, just in case, right? And
yeah.
it was funny because I would take each question, put it into Google, and then I would take the translation and put it back into Google as like the Spanish translation for English just to make sure that they make sense. And some of them were really weird. Like I had wrote rail hop and it had translated it to train hop. And I was like, okay, I got to put handrail. That makes more
A
sense.
handrail, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Because good point. Because I talked with Steve about him. He told me, you wanna try his handrail? Handrail. Well, in Spanish it's pasamanos, hand, rail. Well, it makes sense. It's another form for for speak English or translate Spanish, but you need to find out what is the best sentence for make sense in your mind, And yeah, I think sometimes the brain is so lazy. Sometimes it's quick. You need to work on it and try to speak the better way for the people understand to you.
Definitely, yeah. And how has been learning English for you? Because obviously, you've been learning quite a bit within living in the States for the last 6-7 months.
Yeah. So I arrived here in US when I was 17 years. Yeah, for my prosthetic leg. I know this guy Mike. I'm in my house now in Portland, and yeah, I remember he told to me with social media because he found a video when I was 14 years, and he told me something like, "If you want a prosthetic leg, I have a content show in a hospital. They can give you a free prosthetic leg if you want." Oh, okay, but who are you? Yeah, I'm coach and I retired and I can help you wherever you want. And he bring me a visa, passport, and this guy is amazing. He was talking to me about how you want to win. Yeah, and he just helped the people because he said the athletes have a good space in his heart, he just wants support. And I was thinking in my mind, I have no idea English. I just talk English in the school, something like colors, numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. Oh, how are you? Hi, good night, good morning. Very basic English, I never tried to have a conversation, something like this. Well, I just jump here with my sister and I try to speak, every time I say, how to say, how to say that, how to say this, how to say, and repeat like a parrot, you know, saying, how to say it, and well, another form for that, and yeah, so and then I tried again when I was 18 years, and I make my first video in English, and yeah, I mean, okay, if I learn English, maybe that helps in my future because I can speak both languages. That was good. And yeah, always try to learn like with the small thing, how to say. When I was selling my jewelry in the streets, always how to say sorry. This necklace, bracelet. That's what I say, bracelet. Okay, yeah. And I got the word to keep more words in my mind.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think the best way to learn is just by doing it, right? Like you were saying, you know, if you're just surrounded in it, you kind of have to be learning it.
Yeah.
And what was it like to film this first video part with Daryl? Because obviously Daryl, he's, you know, English speaking natively, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knows any Spanish. Was there any like,
You know, a couple words, ¿dónde está el baño? Where is the bathroom? Or something like this. Or una cerveza, one beer, something, you know. But he really tried because he wanna have good community with me, you know. But always English because I was focusing on learn more English. When we was talking about the BMX, I want to learn more English. Avoid the context, you know, the conversation for talking another language. But yeah, I think it's a challenge for me in these times because I really want to try to understand new words and explain what I want, you know, and yeah, so. This is the point, and now I can understand more English. I can, you know, try to explain what I want, and that was a good thing, you know. So before, honestly, I can't understand what you say. So the people talk so fast, and I'm not organized. The words in my mind. Okay, I think if he say something like videos or something like this, but I miss it. You know, what is that word? What is this connection word? You know, it's so hard. But now you working on it.
I love it. No, you've been doing really good, man. Honestly, like you're so far today. This is awesome. I honestly was like a little nervous coming into this because I wasn't too sure how well it would go, but this is turning out incredible, man. Like this is perfect.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, moving on from that, let's get to 2021 Real BMX Street. So this is your most recent video part, and dude. I gotta say, this like second round of Real BMX turned out so well. You can really see how much your riding has improved and how much your confidence has, been improved on a bike. Just everything that you did had so much style. It was so clean. And what I love is that you're going for a lot of stuff that like, you know, normal pros might even kind of be like, "Ooh, let's we'll wait it out on that one," right? They're a little nervous about doing. So
thank you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely love it. And I think let's start this off talking about the rail hop crash. And it is just so heavy. You know, this is just such a hard crash. And I think it kind of took everybody like, ooh, you know, because it is one of the biggest fears for everybody, including myself. Whenever I'm like hopping over something like that, you never want a case. But the fact that you even tried it just says how talented of a rider you are, you know? So good on you for even giving it an attempt. But yeah, tell us kind of what happened there. When did you first find that spot? And, what kind of happened afterwards?
Yeah, so after that rail hop, I landed my wrist, you know, all that part. And some part of my helmet, my head, and just a little thing in my face. And after that, I remember I was like a little blind. Well, not blind. I just see like something like, oh man, oh my head is little pain. And then I remember that this last night I throw up, you know, and yeah, I was so bad. And then like a month with my this arm, it's actually hurt me still. I have something new here, like another bone or something like this. But I can't land very strong still because it hurt a little bit. Just a couple areas. This area is healing now. It's good, but a couple areas like this is like I'm in the process, you know, like a balls things and working on it, stretches, all this stuff. That helps, but yeah, it's a heavy brush. Yeah, my sister was so sad for me. Oh, you jump in the floor, yeah. And Daryl was so care for me too because he go, oh, check out you ribs, yeah, maybe because I was like this for one kind of 3 something like this, and then I do exercise. Like that thing is good. Just my wrist hurt me still, but it's good.
Yeah, definitely probably knocked the wind out of yourself there. If if when you land so hard on your chest like that, it's gonna happen where just you got to take a couple seconds to breathe. Just the air, kind of goes from your body, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that I help when you take the break when you land is like put your back on the floor and put your legs up, down. That helps. So that helps me. When I land and I have air in my body, I do this, and it's perfect for that.
Oh wow, yeah, that's awesome, man.
I recommend that.
Definitely, dude. That's awesome. That's really cool that you've kind of figured out your own little thing that works for that, right? I think everybody's kind of got different methods and whatnot on how to fix just little things like that. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing that when that happens to me. So
yeah, that's right. That helps absolutely.
Definitely. So moving on from that first rail hop, we'll continue on. And I guess before we go, would you ever consider trying that one again, or is that one kind of just off the list? You're like, eh.
I think
no, fair enough.
I hate the rail hops now. It's like especially because the floor, that's what was the wood.
Oh,
and the feeling was so weird. The concrete, the wood, like. I think actually I make something with my crush, right? This part is a size tall, and I make something in the steel house with wood. I was jumping over that thing, like, okay, good bunny hops, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try this with the same size, And when I was there, prepare all for jumping, something weird in my mind. I don't want to crash. I don't want to fall. I really want to do, but something like you in your mind you say, oh, you can do it, but you don't want to really do it. Yeah, the humans are very crazy sometimes. We are, we think a bunch of things, but we can do other things,
Definitely, yeah. There's
more
plenty
small ones.
There's plenty of other great spots that you'll find, and it takes a lot of guts to try a rail hop like that.
Yeah,
it's definitely pretty wild. And what I think is really cool too, and I don't know if you kind of would maybe think this, but with the way that you ride your bike, obviously, with your one leg kind of being on the bottom and the lowest part of the where it would sit normally, I wonder if that ever affects like bunny hops or anything, right? Because it kind of gives you like less space to kind of bend your leg, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that would do anything like that, but I don't know, just my thoughts.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean, because that's why I was talking before, the regular riders they ride right here, and you have more often your bike.
Yeah.
Maybe that helps, you know, in my mind. And I'm always down, you know, and I need to do more pump or something like this, and then my knee needs to like very very move like hard move like that. You know, I can do bunny hops good sometimes, you know, but this is the whole point because my my bunny hops no always is the high or I don't know. So my tricks take a long time to learn that. Yeah, it's weird, but it's good. That's the reason for I continue in the sport. You know, for looking for one. You know, what I can do good or I create tricks. You know, for example, with my crank on the left side, the small spacer I can do crooked, and then I slide with that part too. You know?
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. I working on it, you know. I create like a tricks, you know, and just finding my bike, you know, it's another leg for me. My bike is another leg. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. Yeah, so we'll continue the video part now. And this next clip was really, really cool, man. This is a really stylish and clean 360 down a double set. And dude, honestly, I don't think anybody else could have made it look so good. It looks incredible. Yeah, here I'll put it back up here.
Nice.
Yeah, so dude, I know the bail was a little rough, but this is just so cool. It's a far gap, which is incredible. And you just went over the whole thing like it was nothing.
Yeah, so for be honest, it's my first double set 360. Yeah. The I think for me the US places is very like what is it demanding demanding places here in US so crazy that gringos made me crazy. Well, that's not what they do. Like what? Okay, let's do it. You know, and that places we have places like within combat, but I'm not used to it to do it. You know, so more chill. I live in the town. I build my own skate park, my own. Just jump with my friends, and sometimes you know you cross something for your mind. Oh, I want to do this. I do this in the small things. I think I can do this in the big things. You know, let's do it. And when you do the thing and you're landing, man, this is a good goal. Yeah, when you done this, especially with these projects because I don't know. So when I started my real BMX part, the first, I mean, man, this is a good thing, a good opportunity that has games. Absolutely, yeah, it's something like. It's something like you want to do every time, you know. You want to keep it alive, continue with these projects, you know. The people is happy, everybody is happy, you inspire other people. It's a good thing, especially for the filmmakers. I love the filmmakers, you know. They create like a good history, you know. It's like nobody look the cameras like, you know, especially this very picky all that stuff. That is impressive. That's a valuable, valuable things at the end of the film.
Definitely, yeah. It's really cool to see just how well everything is done, right? And even like the production with Real BMX just is so good. All the filmers are incredible. They make every part look really good. And Daryl has got such a knack for that, right? Where he can really make things just look so good. And I think the way that he filmed this clip made it look really awesome as well, right? Like this is something as someone who does BMX filming, obviously not professionally, but maybe one day. Yeah, you can see like, you know, having this first clip here where you can see the height of it, that's awesome. And then you start to see the distance when he's on top and just the like zoom in at the end where you kind of trail off. That's perfect. Like seriously, that is one of the most impressive clips in general. And then to add like Daryl filming it on top of that, dude, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's
you know,
art.
Definitely,
it's definitely art.
Yeah. Yeah, Daryl's style, man. Like even with his editing and the music choices and everything.
Style.
Especially with the first video part, I found it had such a unique style, and then the second one was really good too. It had such a great thing going for it, where like the music was really I don't know, it was awesome, right? You kind of had like a heavier tune and whatnot, and this one was more about the tricks, whereas the last one I felt was more about the story, right? And it was awesome to see just how talented you are.
That's good.
Moving on from that one, we got a 60-40 grind after. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome, man. I loved that.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, first time when I do this, honestly, yeah. I was trying to do 50-50 in the top, but I mean, it's a really good bunny hop. I need to do more better. And then I do this just, what is that? And still told me, oh, you can try that if you want. Oh, yeah, I never do that. What you call this trick? 60-40? Oh, 60-40, it sounds good. Let's do it. In my mind, so I saw these clips in the BMX videos, not much, but I mean, I never do that. And I make a combo, okay, 60-40 and then 180,
Yeah.
And that was good.
Dude, it turned out really good. And what I love is that it really reminds me of Martin, aka the Shift Life on Instagram. He loves just New York style of riding. He rides for Animal. And that clip just had that like feel, Just that it looks so good.
Another things for ride.
Yeah, the next one here was the slow tire ride. This was like so cool, dude. I suck at tire rides. It's one of the tricks that I'm just not able to do. Like every time I do it, I end up, missing the front wheel or just something, But it was really cool to see you do this and like as slow as you were too.
Yeah, because the space for take a speed was so small, and days before, Stu and me, we saw these spots. Yeah, I want to say 2 thanks Stu because he showed me a lot of spots he working on, and he working for the good spots to what I can do. He care about that, and I was practicing. Okay, I mean, that was a good rail. This a little fat, and that helps. And I tried like a bunch of times when he was there with Darwin and Stu and Devon, the photographer, like 10 times or more. I mean, okay, I will do one pedal and then stay with the left side. This is a good thing because when it's different because when I land in the rail in the bunny hop, I need to keep the move like the left side and then balance with my right side because all my muscle is this part. And then I was trying to concentrate and look straight. One of the questions what I asked into Dakota Roach one time was in California. Hey, you look straight or you look down in the rail hops? In the rails when you go double tires or something like this. And he told me, I think I look straight. Okay, I will look straight. And I look straight and, oh, man. The concentrate the front wheel. Yeah. And always I try to concentrate the front wheel because the back follow the front wheel,
Definitely.
And in my mind, I don't believe that. But when I did it, I believe that. It's just scary, you never know what happened because I fall a bunch of times the rails like this and I don't like it.
I love it.
And you see I landed with my front wheel first.
Did you?
Let's
see here.
I think so.
Oh, it was both. I think it was both. It was like into a bank. So
yeah. It was like
yeah. And then this clip here with the ninja drop, that was awesome as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
that. Was that off the back of like the kink van or anything, or just a random van?
Yeah, thank you, bro. So this ninja drop, I try like 5 times because the first time I landed, but my foot is like slip a little bit of the pedal, and then okay, let's try it more strong, and yeah, I I done it.
I love it. Yeah, this is awesome. And then after this, we get an awesome tail whip clip here. Just so
Oh
clean
yeah,
again, you know. So good. I love
yeah.
it. This rail,
Thank you,
I know
bro.
that this feeble, it took you a couple tries, right?
Yeah. So this the rail helps a little bit because what's no was very skinny, but you need to concentrate, keep the balance there. And I was trying to do like feeble up 180, but I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it's so hard. But this is my first feeble in the rail, very long, and that's good clip.
Oh, it's an
Yeah.
awesome clip. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, it's a really good feeble grind. And then this one here, this has got to be probably my favorite clip in the whole video was
Oh yeah.
dude, this perfect feeble hard 180. It's just
Thank you, bro.
so good. And then this 180 over the roof was really cool as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, awesome clips, man. I love to see this footage. This flip was really,
Thank you,
really
bro.
cool. And was this your first like actual street flip? Because you tried one before, obviously. But
Yeah, so this is my second. Yeah, because I do my first backflip in the streets in Paris, France, in the social bar motion
oh, nice.
competition. Yeah, in France, in Paris. Yeah, but maybe a lot of places like this. This is my first time. They're double tires, the feebles, hard 180 is very long. Help to with the help the hobby
Yeah.
Don. He helped me a lot with the push because I sometimes need speed. You know, he's a good guy. I love this guy. He's so funny.
Yeah, Hobie's awesome.
Yeah. So that is good. You feel that friendship with this guy. They help you. They want to see you, what you do, and I think this is the family BMX. This is the reason for ride this sport because nobody compete, in with something like this, but it's just matter of the family.
Definitely.
And that was good.
Yeah, and it was something that I think this is kind of why I love Real Street at the end of the day is because it celebrates the filmers, the riders, but everybody always seems so excited about whatever everybody else is doing in the competition as well, right? Like it's really not a competition at the end of the day. Like yes, there's still a first, second, third and a fan favorite, but I feel like it's different in the way that like everybody that is doing this is kind of going through it together, whether they're not in the same team or not, like, and I think that's just BMX in general, right? Like you were saying, it's all just a big family at the end of the day. Like everybody is just so cool with each other and there really isn't any competing, even at some of these big high level contests, right? Like we have X Games tomorrow and I bet you everybody's going to be super excited just to ride at Pat's house. And dude, we're going to see some awesome clips, I bet.
Yeah, that was so good. Yeah, I think it's the only sport where you saw that thing. Maybe the skate, to skateboarding. It's something like you don't have like what to say yellows. Yeah, for another people, and you just want to see what they can do. Crazy things, styles, and what is the form for he ride his bike, and you learn, So definitely is very good. Yeah, it's a great family BMX. You learn every day about other people. When you try the BMX.
Definitely.
So cool.
Yeah. And now that we have seen both video parts that you've worked so hard on, you know, everybody that has done a video part would know just how much work and time and effort and just stress and everything that is involved. You know, now that you're all the way through that, obviously you love both video parts. They're both going to be so sentimental and have so much value to you. But if you had to make a choice, what one was your favorite out of the two? What one do you think you put in the most time and the most effort?
It's a great question. So I don't know, man. I think of both because the first one is like is the history of one guy looking for your dream, you know, put your passion on it. You know, it's the first time of something for the AS games, and I just want to do something crazy. Well, I don't want to hurt myself every time, but I want to, you know, it's a good opportunity. And now, this is the history. The guy, he found his dream, and he live in a dream, and he looking for one. What happened in the future with his BMX, and yeah, so this story is continuing, you know, together, and yeah, it's a Julian Molina history. It's just great, you know. I love the work that Daryl and Stu working for me with these projects because they show the best things, you know, passion, sad moments, great moments. Yeah, it's a mix of a bunch of feelings, bunch of sentimentals. In you express that thing, and you show that to the people. That is the important point. You know, it's crazy when I was in my town and the people, both my neighbors, they vote for me. They don't. Honestly, I don't see very much video the BMX, but you kill it. You're impressive. I wanna buy a bicycle to my son or my daughter.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. You know that make you very happy, or be honest. And yeah, the very people in the end they don't saw video of the BMX and his daughter, his son. Oh yeah, my friend Julian. Yeah, look at this for him. What? Oh, this is the guy. The Corey. Corey is my neighborhood, and yeah. Oh yeah, it's impressive. Yeah, you know. So much love the people. So this video, this project. Yeah, it's so happy for that.
Definitely, man. It was
so proud.
It was honestly really cool to see you being involved in both 2020 and 2021 for this. I think that honestly, like, you put in so much work and so much effort, and it was something that I made the point of saying, and I've said it many times, and Stu has obviously mentioned it as well as Daryl. You didn't come into this just to make a video part. You came in to put on the best thing that you could, right? You came in to not just like make a part, but to compete and to try and go up against some of the best in the world in a positive way. And dude, good job, because you killed it, dude. It worked out so well.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I appreciate
both
it.
parts are they're pieces of art, man. It's really cool, and I think anybody who watches them, it will change your attitude that day right away, right? Because you'll get to see just how much effort you put into this, and it'll just show you, you know, all right, I got to make it happen. You know, determination is like just the first thing that comes to mind when watching these.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with Stu and Daryl. We're gonna make this project. I think they know that. You know, like Julian is a different rider. You know, it's one leg, and we can make something cool with him, something good. We don't want to like really compete or something like this. I just want to ride my bike, you know, and that's what the Georges in the competition they look at me when I ride my bike. this guy just showed something in the bike that was good, you know. So I think this is the thing for compete in the Olympic Games, because it's another thing, it's another door, right, in my mind, and yeah, I'm gonna working on it. So maybe in the future with disabilities, guys. I saw a couple of videos of skateboarding disabilities in the Olympic Games. That was great. It's something like, it's another thing.
Definitely, man. So is that kind of something you might work towards in the future? Do you want to try and ride in the Olympics if possible?
Yeah, that would be good, So well, maybe with the disabilities guy, I know Erson Perna, Santiago, Jack Domper.
Yep.
A bunch of guys in the world, they try with one. Like they need opportunities too, that maybe the people don't know where these guys, So this guy from Mexico won like two. I can't remember the name. Yeah. So for now, like 8 guys I know for the social media, and they have little videos, and hey man, you have a talent too. You can do whatever you want,
Definitely.
It's a good thing if they go to the Olympic Games, So
yeah,
it's a good opportunity.
It'd be really cool to see that happen. I would be really interested to see how everything played out. I think that would be really, really cool. And all those dudes, honestly, like as you mentioned, those names there, I've seen them all on Instagram. They're all like inspirational people, including yourself.
Yeah.
And they're so needed in BMX. And what I love is that just the love and the support from the community in general from BMX, right? Like, I just don't know if you'd really see that in other sports, but I don't know other sports, right? So who knows, right? Maybe other sports are just as accepting and whatnot, but I look at it as like you guys bring so much to the table, and it's awesome to see. And honestly, we need you guys in BMX. So continue to doing what you're doing, because you're killing it.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. Yeah, moving on from that, let's talk about GT, because you recently got hooked up with GT, which is incredible, man. It's really cool to see GT kind of come out and back you and want to get you on the team, and especially to be riding with some of the best in the world. Like, dude, Brian Chikinski is on GT. Yeah, he's a legend, right? And that dude's still like unreal on a bike. He's just constantly hammering out big, gnarly like things.
Yeah. Guys like Brian, Dan Conway,
Tate Raskelli.
Tate Raskelli, my friend DeMarcus Paul,
Yeah, definitely.
All these guys, I create like a family with a good friendship, good community, good people, good energy. Jeff, Ben, this is the thing what I'm looking for first, create like a friendship and talk with they about the history, funny things, it's good, like Rive or LeBron and all that stuff. It's a dream of the every single rider, brand for the legendary brands, but you don't really want to forget what important is create like a family and friendship with these guys. This is the great point, like learn about it, make funny games together, maybe that's what it matters, enjoy with your life and you communicate GT riders. Yeah, with another riders too, so
definitely.
I feel very good. Yeah.
I'd be really excited to see a new GT full length video where they've got everybody doing like video parts and whatnot, because that would mean that everybody's going to be together, right? You guys are going to go on filming trips and whatnot, and it would be really cool to just see the dynamic between everybody and just how everybody is around each other, because it does sound like everybody is kind of a family over at GT.
Yeah, so I think AJF working on it, but I don't know. I'm not sure still, but that was a good thing, you know. So these videos or something what he put on YouTube or wherever, and that'll be great. It's good that the people watch this because they, oh man, I definitely wanna do BMX, you know, inspire, you know. It's another thing for you continuing the BMX. The videos helped a lot, you know. I know guys in Colombia, they've always saw videos. They watching videos in YouTube or BMX, you know, something, brands, GT, Cool, Profile, SNM, any brands, and they just want to look in something, guys, crazy tricks, you know. That absolutely impressive.
Definitely, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see. I'm really excited to just see how everything plays out with GT and whatnot over the coming years, because you'll be with them for quite a while, I'm sure. I mean, they're awesome. You're awesome. You guys obviously get along, so
Thank you, bro.
yeah, it'd be wicked. What I found really interesting and really fucking cool was this year you went and rode the Rumble in Richmond Jam, and it wasn't even that long ago. It was actually like a couple weeks ago, if I'm correct.
Yeah, so in Richmond.
Yeah, you know going into this that if Crandall is the guy doing the jam, it is going to be nuts, right? Yeah. Steve nice is just guy. He's the man, right? He's always about having fun and just like
absolutely.
I love the whole concept of basically like, all right, we got a like dirt racing track, but we're going to put a jump right in the center. You guys got to go as fast as you can and do the biggest thing over this massive jump. And dude, there was a lot of big name pros there that were killing it. There was a lot of other dudes just going nuts on it. And then all of a sudden, you're getting towed in by, I believe it's Larry Edgar at first, trying to jump it. And
sick.
Dude, I think we've all tried to like, you know, pull a friend while we're riding, and how difficult it is. It's so hard to see him pedal that fast with you, where he almost got you over the jump. Was just whoa, definitely. Dude. Yeah.
Dude.
And then you ended up doing it, but you were getting towed in by a motorcycle, which is even crazier. So
that was a good history.
yeah.
Because I saw this for first time. I can remember that Richmond. We was talking Austin with Steve about this. Oh, really good event in Richmond. Oh yeah, you wanna go? Yeah, I wanna go. But in my mind, I had no idea what huge is the jump. I remember when I was in the hotel with Jeff, and he showed me like a couple things. And then I saw videos for my own. And I mean, oh man, well, it's a cool jump. Yeah, it's very, very high. And when I was there, I can jump in the landing. It's very mellow. It's good, you know. I don't want to fall very strong. And definitely I can't jump this with my own with the pedal. It's so hard. And then Larry, he told to me, you want to jump? I can pull you if you want. Really? Okay. I was, for be honest, I was a little scared because a long time ago I don't do really big jumps. Just when I was in Argentina in the Deer World competition, like 3 years ago, and yeah, I just talked to him. Okay, hold it with my elbow or something, and let's try it. And the first time he tried, no, okay, go more fast. Okay, let's do it. And then we did it, we done, and yeah, he almost jumped with me. So crazy. And yeah, so, and then a bunch of people talk, we need to find a motorcycle for Julian. And then Van Corway and Steve Crandall, he was talking, okay, we found a motorcycle, you want to jump again? And okay. Okay. Yeah. never know. I'm used to use a motorcycle and cars with or go to my home. You know, it's very healed. And like, oh man, you can pull me to my home. I don't want to do pedal up, you know. And then yeah, they found a motorcycle for me, and the next track, okay, let's do it, Julian. And okay, I was so chill with my friends, saw the guys jumping it, and then we have a motorcycle. Come on. Come on, dude. And the Steel was filming this, and yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I remember the face of Steel, like, oh, Steel, no. Okay, jump in the fire. Let's do it.
That is wild.
And then, yeah, and then he pulled me the first time, and I remember, oh man, no, I need more speed. Need more speed. Okay, you sure? Yeah, I need more speed. And then okay, hold it. And then I jump it. And oh man, I was trying to hold my back because I was like almost front flipping, like oh.
Yeah, you
So
almost nosedived it.
Yeah, almost nose like oh man. And yeah, finally I did it, and I can't believable because I was like I remember my first time to deer jumps. I do the same thing when I was, oh man, oh no right here, okay, just hold it by very strong. And when I landed good, oh man, yeah, I just take a breath like, oh, finally.
Yeah, dude, you went
done.
so high on this. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I thought I not go so high when I saw the video. Oh man, oh, I go high. I not feeling that sensation, you know, it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is good. You know, the good points, the people, the comments, you know, that's like, you know. So I'm very proud with that, bro. It's good energy. It's much love the people that they watching you, and yeah, the people inspire me too. You know, so good, positive comments. All that stuff is impressive how much love you get around, you know. It's good.
Definitely, man.
Good times in Richmond.
Yeah.
Never forget. And I know Colin McKay, they too, yeah, good rider too, James Lucas and bunch of riders, crazies, you know.
Wow.
So cool.
Yeah, it's got to be really cool to even just be at that jam and just get to see all these riders and just see how crazy they are, right? Because everybody there is just going nuts, right? Like some of the biggest tricks ever. 2 bikes broke, like literally 2 sets of stems broke because people were just riding so hard.
I watching for the styles things like Matt Cordova. So impressive. Yeah, bunch of riders you saw, you just think to yourself, what is these riders? What is the things in your mind? That was so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a guy that tried to front flip that jump, which is like,
oh yeah,
mind blown, you know, just so wild.
Oh, this guy is impressive.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it seems like it was an awesome jam, and Crandall's so good at that, man. Every jam that he puts on is just like some of the best stuff in BMX.
Yeah, absolutely. Crandall is good guy, good attitude, you know, always smile on his face. And, yeah, let's do this. Yeah.
Definitely.
Good energy.
Yeah, and just because we love Crandall here at the Goat Cave, I'm going to leave this very flattering screen cap of him just right there for the rest of the show.
Look at that.
Yeah, right. So moving on from there, yeah, what's it like living at Stu's place? You've been there for a couple months.
Oh, yeah, I was at Stu's house for almost 4 months. And then I traveled with him to San Diego. We stayed at Joe's house, Crazy Ball in his house. Yeah, Joe's guy, good people, you know. We was surfing. Actually, I surfed
Really?
with him. Yeah, the bodyboard. Oh, it's so crazy. Yeah, crazy waves. And then we traveled to Utah. My friend Lily from Colombia, and I know Tate Raskelly and Tristan Cooper from GT, and I ride with Tate a couple skate parks in the Woodward and another Woodward in Utah too. My first Woodward.
Yeah.
And I do my first front flip in the foam pit.
Wow.
Yeah. You say, are you there? You can't do it. Okay. Wow, so crazy. Yeah, so great. I never do this. It's crazy track. And then, yeah, we found times in Utah and then go to Pennsylvania with the team, GT. And I know Dan Corway, Ben Worm, and Mason, Chelsea. Which one? Once more there. What happened to my brain?
Yeah, lots of other great people.
Yeah, I'm very good for forget names. I don't know why. And then I was riding Woodward. Is so huge part. So sick. Yeah, so I need to go again because I know I don't know the other places. I was like here, but just ride it 1 week, maybe 1 week, and then to Richmond. Yeah, I gotta go again. I don't know another place there.
Definitely, yeah. Woodward is it's got to be the place to be, man. Honestly, like they've got some of the best ramps in the world. It seems like it's just such a great positive spot to go and learn tricks and whatnot. And
sick.
Yeah, everybody there seems really, really cool. You had mentioned a minute ago that you were trying front flips. How close were you? You said that you were pretty much landing them in foam, eh?
First time I landed the foam. Yeah,
that is wild.
I think he got video in to talk with Tristan. Tristan, he got the video. Yeah,
nice.
And he said, "Yeah, just do because the ramp it was so mellow and good curve and so high when you landed. And yeah, just put your head under, behind your handlebar, and yeah, but really, yeah, Julian, you got it. Yeah, and Tristan, he said something like, "Go very down," and I do what they told me, and I did it.
Wow.
I first completed the pump is. Yeah. What?
Dude, that is so cool. Do you think you'll ever take it to Resi or start doing it?
No, I just need a pump.
Fair enough.
The rest is just like maybe body barriers because it's easy for me to go that way.
Yeah.
So I tried body barriers, flares. In Pennsylvania, I was trying flares. Almost close. Thanks to my friend Mason. He was showing me a bunch of times, and the Marcus Paul. Yeah, you can do this like this. And then I was trying the Resi. The much better, but close. Landing in my back wheel every time. And I need to learn how to land in twice wheels, or in the front wheel maybe. A little that could be helps a little bit. Yeah,
dude, it'd be cool to see you get those because you could for sure do flares. That's like it's one of those tricks that I feel like anybody who can get the rotation down and kind of figure out where it is, you're good. Honestly, like it seems like once you have it, they're everywhere.
That's good. That's how impressive the trick. I love this trick, and I saw the video in the videos. And those guys, he tried to do this, and like, what is the secret, bro? Because it's back and then do this is, it's one of those tricks you take a long time to get this. And the same thing with my first tail whip. I do it this way, but the right way. But I mean, how are you gonna catch? Because I need to do opposite with catching with my right leg. My friend Garza from Colombia, he told me this. Try to opposite, bro. This is the only form for you get this. And yeah, I try, and wow, and I did it. Whoa, man, my first tail whip, it's opposite tail whip and downside tail whip too. Huh, nice. Yeah, that's
That's
good. That take a
awesome.
long time, but it's good. You know, I work in my flares. Definitely want to do the flares.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, your tail whips are so good. Honestly, they're so clean. And I suck at tail whips. I can do them, and like I can do them consistently. I've done them down stair sets. I've done them in airs on quarter pipes. I've done them on, jumps and whatnot. I'm just not
Yeah,
like super
sick.
consistent with them. My main thing is I always put my left foot on the frame when I land, or like, as I'm catching it basically. It's
Oh
like the
yeah,
hardest thing to get out of. But
yeah.
dude, your whips, man, they're just so clean, so
Thank you,
good.
bro.
I
Yeah.
love it. Um, yeah, so we've been talking here for almost an hour and a half. Why don't we get into, the listener questions? These are all questions that were sent in on Instagram. And yeah,
Yeah.
these are people that just want to know some stuff. So
So
yeah, this one comes in from our good friend Dean Dickinson, aka Cowboy Dean, the pool dad.
Cowboy team. Cowboy team.
Yes.
I love my friend. Yeah. Cowboy team.
I
Knock,
love it.
knock.
I love it, man. Dean is the man. I love that
Yeah,
that
I love
intro.
this guy. Yeah. Yeah, this is the reason for I put like this hard again. Cowboy team. Yeah. It's a nice word I learned. It's like can't remember. Howdy partner. Up in the morning.
I love it.
Something like this, yeah.
Dude,
So
cowboy
funny.
hat, dropping into pools, everything. That's Dean for
Yeah,
you.
cowboy hat. Yeah, cowboy name is impressive. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I love
Well, he
Dean.
asked him.
Yeah, so Dean sent in, what type of music motivates you to ride, and what are some of your favorite bands? Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I don't want to say bad words here. Cheers. Just cheers. And yeah, so I love punk rock, but I grew up with the metal and rock and roll. I know punk rock when I was 14 years, and I say, this is the music for me, punk rock. You know, a lot of protests in Colombia, many stuff like this situation, and you grow up with that things, and punk rock is for me, you know. But I heard folklore in Colombia, cumbia, salsa, all that stuff, typical Latin people, we like dance,
Yeah.
But I love rock and roll. My band, favorite band is Extremo Duro from Spain. And here in US, the Kennedys, Plasmatic.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. So nice, bro. Yeah.
I love it.
So the Kennedys, yeah. And another genre is like something like Metallica sounds good. A bunch of bands, so
I love
sick.
it.
Parálisis Permanente, WAPS. I know you pronounce good, WAPS.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's
and another band so gnarly for me, Colin McKay showed me, is The Angels from Australia. Sick, so sick, rat band. I heard the band is like this bass, this guitar is. You know when I heard that, you heard that you want to ride in the moment. It seems like make something crazy in your mind when you ride with that songs. That was
definitely. Yeah, it's funny how BMX is, right? Like, whenever you get into like making a video part and whatnot, obviously music plays such a big role in it, but even just the music that you'll throw in to try tricks and whatnot, that plays such a big role as well. And I was kind of curious, did you get into the Descendants living with Stu at all? Because Stu, that's one of his favorite bands, is the Descendants.
Yeah, he showed me a bunch of bands. Be honest, I have something like lists of the bands.
Yeah.
Every country.
Oh, that's
right
awesome.
And he showed me bands. Oh yeah, I love music, bro. Especially rock and roll, metal, punk, whatever. Something like this. I have this band, Dick Dickinson. He showed me this band from Canada. Actually, it's Tangent Head.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's good. Music is huge.
Definitely.
And that was good.
Yeah, Stu is definitely he's your go-to guy for music, man. He knows so much when it comes to music, and he's just he loves it, which is rad. Super cool, man. So this one comes in from at barebones813 on Instagram. He says, who are some of your biggest influences in and out of BMX?
Influencers, my friends in Andes, they introduced me to BMX when I was very young, and out of BMX, my family, my friends, a lot of people. My family is a good thing in my bike riding, because maybe sometimes my mom don't like to look at me when I try to do something tricks, but she just wanna saw the videos. She said, "I wanna judge the video, Julian. I wanna look at you when you try to do something crazy, because I don't wanna see you hurt, And my friends are good thing in my life too. People, riders around the world. This is a good thing, good motivation.
Definitely. I love it, dude. This one comes in from E-Man. He says, what inspires you?
Inspiring me. I'm not gonna make sense the answering in English, but inspiring me the life in all your forms,
That makes sense.
So when I wake up, is every single day is different, and I try to bring a smile to everybody, people, and this is the reason, and that inspired me, the life. When I wake up, the life inspired me every time, I saw something new, and I just want to smile. I bring a smile to people, they give me another smile. Yeah, this is the motivation, this is the inspiring me for career and other things, So that was the thing. Yeah.
Love it, dude. That's awesome. That's really cool. This one comes in from Daryl Taco. He says, ask him about fire water. So what is fire water?
Fire water. It's so crazy. It's a magic water, fire water, man. This is a typical drink in Colombia. It's based like sugar cane.
Okay.
It's we created that. It's like strong drink, like not like a tequila because it's white, and the tequila is yellow, and the people when they bring those Europe guys, they go to Colombia, they take that drink for first time. It's like very sweet. Honestly I don't like. I'm from Colombia, but I'm very baby for drinking strong thing. I prefer wine, or beers, a couple of things like this. That's very strong. I remember when I was with Daryl and Stu in Andes, we was in the outside my neighborhood. A couple beers and fire water, and that's good. My friend Jumanji, he was so drunk, and let's so your friend take this. Okay, try it. Sweet. Okay, you want another one? Quiere otro? Yeah, otro, another one. Sweet. Yeah. Hey, be careful, Darrell. It could be strong. I don't know, but I saw a bunch of people he tried for first time that he's gonna die. Be careful. Yeah. Then he tried another one. Otro. Otro guaro. Otro. Another one. Fire water. No way. I don't want to see it. And when he stand down, oh, what the hell? What in the hell? So crazy. And he would pick you up to the hotel, he was... I remember my friend, he bring like a little glass for remind these moments with a little sentence like, somebody drink for God and somebody drink for remind,
Right.
And that's a good thing. But he was so wrong in the hotel and he broken this glass. And, oh man, it's a good memory, I could remember with my friend. He broke it down. Oh, sorry, man. I was so wrong with the friend. Yeah. I remember him. My sister was there too, and she helped him, with all that stuff. It's crazy, But, well, great moments,
Definitely.
You never forgot, yeah. So I don't want the people drink that. It's so hard,
Oh,
so sick.
man.
It's for the mans, but I don't like high spicy things, all those things, so I don't like it.
Alrighty, no fire
So
water
crazy.
for Julian then,
No
eh?
fire water. No. Just one. No more. Just
Yeah.
one. Cheers and no more.
Yeah, there you go. Daryl sent in this other question as well. Tell us about your dad, the master.
Master. Yeah, definitely. He's the master. It's a nice story because the master actually was my grandpa.
Yep.
He died, and his nickname he bring to my father, and my father going to bring me, in the future, because the master is like the signal of the what is it? My father, he make like he repairs shoes, all that stuff, and my grandpa, he do the same thing too.
Right.
And people taking the signal of the master. Master, what are you talking about? It's not my name. Master is the sign, the name of the company. Master,
Oh, that's funny.
Don't tell me master. And people tell us master, and okay, no matter, master. I'm the master of the shoes, master of the things, master. He created a bunch of things, and my father, learned that stuff. When he was very child, and he grew up with that thing, master. And another thing is my father, he make a multiple jobs, and he do many things, with for support us, and the people know him with the master because definitely is a master. He do many things, and just because he told to me that the life is hard, Julian, but it's for the hero people. You wanna be a hero, or you wanna be a sad guy, like live in the streets or something like this. Oh, you're a hero. You can do many things if you propose it, if you have something great in your mind, a dream, you fight for that dream. You can do it. And I love my dad. He's definitely a good man. He's a master. And I sang this song, the master.
That's awesome.
That's just for funny with him. Every time I go to Colombia and need to translate that. It's a good letter, the Metallica, the master of poopers, all that stuff. But he laughing, That's good.
I love it. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Um, Julian, this has been incredible. We are almost at 2 hours, I believe now. Yeah, we're at an hour and
Sick, bro.
48 minutes.
Sick.
And I just wanted to let you know before we go that I absolutely love everything that you're doing within BMX, and you're just so positive, and no matter what, you always seem to have a smile on your face. And dude, your story is just so important to BMX, and I am so excited to see where your journey goes. I'm sure that over the next 5 to 10 years, we're gonna get so much more Julian Molina, and dude, I can't wait.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for inviting me, bro.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, fun. So great moments,
Definitely. This was a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to get this out to the people. I'm sure everybody's really excited just to hear more about you. So before we go, why don't you give some thanks or shout out to a couple people that you want to thank, right? If there's anybody out there that has helped you through your journey that deserves some credit, let's hear it.
All right. So I want to say to the people, if they want to see more Julian Molina, they can look in the Instagram or something. I have in my bio, my account, that jewelry thing, Julian Jewelry. It's another face, Julian. I create all those things for my life, and ride BMX too, so it's a both thing what I love, create new things and create new things in my bike too, and trade for the world and now people.
I love it.
That's good.
Definitely. Julian, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. This has been incredibly fun, and I cannot wait to potentially do this in person one day. So thank you, man.
Hopefully. Yeah,
one day.
One day, we'll see.
Yeah,
definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
No problem. And for everybody who's made it this far, thanks for joining us today, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.